Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Last Class Podcast, episode 57 with your co-host Pablo.
And Matthew.
Today we have a very special guest.
My name's Onyema.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing okay. How about you guys?
Doing great.
Doing great, man. So, can I call you O?
No, you cannot.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
How do you, can you slow it down to pronounce your name? How do you pronounce your name, correctly?
Onyema.
Onyema.
So the O goes imagine you own something, own and then Yema.
Onyema?
Yeah.
Okay.
Onyema.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, so I was gonna ask you, man. So I met you here at GGC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you studying here at GGC?
Nursing.
You're studying nursing? Okay, that's amazing.
Ooh, okay.
How long have you been doing it for?
A long time. Well, I've been in school for about 5 years now. Going on 5 actually. But nursing specifically, about 3 years. It took a year for the prereqs and then 2 years for the actual nursing classes. So I have one more semester after this.
Wow.
Nice.
You're about to be done, man.
Yeah,
You're about to be done. Are you excited?
I know, right? I'm so ready.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
after this spring semester, you're done.
Basically, yeah.
Oh my God.
Man.
That's amazing.
That's
bro.
good.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to get there.
Nah, for sure. No. You got some years to go, but it's okay. We both do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that's actually really cool. I just so what's your favorite part about nursing?
Just the experiences you get to have. Like a lot of times you find yourself in really interesting situations that make you go, how did we get here?
Okay. Okay.
But then you get past that and then you kind of just think back to it and that was it was a very interesting situation, but it was a life lesson, I guess.
Oh wow.
So you had to go, did you go through chemistry first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm currently
Yeah.
doing that. I'm not
Yeah.
being a nurse. I'm just doing it for the credits. But the labs, tell me,
Yeah.
because I have to take the second class. How are the labs for that?
The labs it depends on the chem you took. I took the most difficult one because I had no idea I could take an easier one. But my labs were more, honestly, it wasn't that bad looking back on it. It was pretty straightforward. It was just annoying because basically from the very first day of class, you're already behind, which made no sense to me.
How does that work?
I don't know. You basically you're basically just at zero and then gradually working your way up.
Okay.
To having something. I can't believe I walked out with an A. I cannot believe that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, man. It was I couldn't do it without the friends I had though. So
Yeah.
definitely
It's a support group.
yeah.
That's
support
amazing,
group,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Were you the only guy?
In the nursing program
Yeah.
or
In the classes specifically?
Like
in
your
my
chem
classes?
class,
Uh-huh.
My chem classes, I was one of two.
Okay,
three.
yeah. Okay. See, I was the only one this semester. But there's nothing wrong with that, you know?
How'd that feel?
It's pretty good, I guess. I mean, I had to talk to some people because they were in my lab group. So either way, I had to speak. So,
I mean,
man, you know what?
Make friends.
Yeah.
That's really cool, bro.
Yeah.
But I actually want to know what inspired you to become to pursue this nursing career.
It was actually a very life-changing experience. I lost somebody and I didn't know what to do. So I figured, well, I'm going to go to school, right? If I'm going to go to school anyway, I might as well just do something that gives me a skill, like a life-saving skill. So even when I'm not working, if I ever find myself in a situation ever again where I have to do something, I know what to do.
Wow.
That's kind of what it was.
Wow.
Damn.
Do you want to talk about that or no? You
Um,
don't have to if you don't want to. It was just,
well, I don't mind it. It's just I lost my dad.
I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago. But he lost his dad,
Oh, wow.
and he didn't know what to do either. So it was kind of like a cycle. I was like, you know what? I think this has to end with me, right
No,
now.
all right. You break that cycle for sure, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, man. It's just choosing that path. I mean, it's good that you're choosing this path so you can break the cycle in as well. It just gives you an understanding of just how to operate when you're in crisis.
Yeah.
So other than that, how what?
That's crazy.
I know, bro. Wow.
I'm sorry for that, though.
Nah,
but it's
no,
good that you're doing that and, applying that skill. But did you actually originally wanted to be a nurse?
No. I was in school for IT, and I didn't like the class very much. At the time, ChatGPT came out, so that was a little bit of a help. I can't even lie. I have to give my credits. It was definitely it definitely helped me with my assignments, and stuff like that.
It helped you with your studying though, not your assignments though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helped me to understand stuff better.
Right.
But then as soon as I was done with that class, I was like, this has to end right now.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something that makes sense. Plus, I like biology. Like, it just makes sense. Biology, anatomy, stuff like that. I just like
The
that.
study of life, like that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really cool, man. So how did choosing this path like affect your life?
It's been positive and negative. There's been a lot of stress with this, like significantly more stress than I could have imagined. But it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna get.
Okay.
Because I had an amazing support group.
It's always needed, man.
We made
It's
it
amazing.
together. So I'm really grateful for
Shout
that.
out your boys, man.
Yeah,
Shout them out, man.
Yeah.
No, for real, man. Like, no, it's the people that like keep you grounded,
Yeah.
keep you centralized. Like, you know what you're doing. Remember,
Yeah.
you can't just get distracted by other things, people, or anything like that.
Yeah. Especially this semester, but it was a complete just team effort. I couldn't have done this without them.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing, bro. Because you were just telling me guys before this, like he studied like 8 days straight, like nonstop, bro, back to back to back to back, just.
Yeah.
Because these finals, man, aren't a joke, man. If you're in the medical like field or anything, any of the field that you need a lot of education for, dude, good luck. Good luck to you guys because it's a lot. It's a lot, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of because you're currently doing nursing? Have you ever thought of making that jump to being an actual doctor?
I've thought about it sometimes, but I don't know. I like being a nurse. I see what nurses do, and I kind of like that. Not to say that doctors are bad or anything like that, but it's just more like, not just that kind of cool,
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure, man. What's been the most difficult class you've taken, though?
The one that I had a test for about 2 days ago.
Oh, so the one you were studying for like a whole week for?
Yeah, basically. It's a 7 credit hour class. It's the class that basically has the clinicals, so that's why it's 7 credits.
Okay.
Well, the class was so, like, I won't say it's hard. It was just challenging and annoying for me because, like, imagine, it took a while for me to understand, like, the Maslow's hierarchy and safety and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, you're telling me someone's blood pressure is out of whack, but I have to focus on elevating the head of the bed. That kind of made no sense to me. But
Makes no sense to me, but yeah.
yeah, after a while, you just kind of get it. Like, that kind of makes sense, After a while. That was a big learning curve. After I understood, I was like, oh, okay. Well, I kind of understand what they want me to do now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, man. I mean, honestly, like that. What did you end the class with?
89.6, so just about enough to have an A.
Man. Didn't curve it for you to that 1 point.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think it's basically an A because, I mean, like, you're going to round it up to an A.
Yeah. It's 0.6. Yeah, of course. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go a little bit to the side of that. I just want to know where are you from originally?
I'm from Nigeria originally.
Awesome. Bro.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you grew up there your whole life?
Basically. I came here when I was 16, going on 17. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So how was that transition for you?
It was honestly, it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be. What's the word? Drastic, right? But it was just more. I came here and just everything made sense.
Just like,
I guess.
okay, makes sense.
Like, it's what we're doing now, I guess. Yeah. It was definitely the thing that took me by surprise the most was the cold. Like, I was always heard that it was really cold here, but it didn't really hit me until, like, I left the airport back in Colorado, and I was like, this is what you
hold
meant.
on. So you So you went to Colorado?
Yeah.
The cold there is it's different than
That's
here.
capital C cold right there, man. Like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
I bet you got your first puffer over there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm already knowing, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So you went over there for high school, like 1 year of high school or something like that? Or
Colorado? Nah, I was just there for about a year. I was when I started going to school. I was at a community college in Colorado for about a year before my dad passed away. Then I came down to Georgia. Okay. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You can go.
What made you come down to Georgia though?
Well,
Yeah.
I was 17. Oh, I was 7 days away from turning 18 when my dad passed away. Damn. Right. So I had to go to foster care for a night, and then my aunt called. God bless her. She called and she was like, "Do you want to come stay with me?" I was like, yes, please, like, please. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and she lives in Georgia. She told me she lives in Atlanta, right? So I get down here and I'm seeing skyscrapers. I'm like, yeah, this is Atlanta.
Yeah.
We keep driving for
That's a
like
city.
an hour and a half. And I'm like, where am I? This cannot be Atlanta because it's like trees everywhere. I'm like, bro, this cannot be Atlanta. Like, you lied to me.
Thought we were gonna be in the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how was that just adjustment to just this area over here now? Because it was I know it's a lot warmer.
Yeah,
than it is Colorado.
significantly. Yeah. My lips used to get dry like every day in Colorado, but now it's just more normal.
Yeah,
That's I'm definitely grateful for that because
Man, I gotta use that Aquaphor, y'all. Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a bit more humid down here than
Yeah.
it is in Colorado.
yeah, especially in the summer, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's-
gosh.
So going back to Nigeria, first, have you been to like a doctor here in Georgia or in the US?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then in Nigeria you have, right? What are like the differences?
It's not that much.
No,
I guess the main difference is you don't actually see the doctor that much. So whenever I go to my doctor's appointment, at least when I had more, because I was younger, like I was like 16, 17, when I had more doctor's appointments, it was more, I saw the MPs more or the nurses more than the actual doctors. I only saw the doctors if I had like some kind of exam I needed to do, like a head to toe assessment or whatever. And in Nigeria, you always see the doctors more than the nurses, I guess, because they normally, okay, say for example, if you need a vaccine, you see the doctors will give you the vaccine. But I guess it depends on where you are though, because where I went, I was in Abuja, which is the capital, and I had this private doctor who always, whenever I was sick, like I always saw him. You know, that was the main difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it was more comforting over there, getting the help that you needed, or do you think it's better over here?
I think it's better over here.
Okay.
But I think it's more expensive over here though.
Oh. yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So, living over there, just how was it? You could give like the little summary, just how did it go over there for you growing up? Like, was it just always you just went to school, you just played soccer outside with your friends? Like after that, or what did you do?
Pretty much that, yeah.
Oh,
I
hell
went to
yeah, that
school,
sounds like a blast, bro.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Went to school every day, played soccer like every day basically, right after school. Go home at like 6, tired as hell. Just eat, go to bed, wake up, repeat.
Shoot.
And then on the weekends I'll just hang out with my friends, just play some more soccer.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
If
It
you
was a blast.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. For real, that sounds so much fun. If you didn't know, by the way, he was actually in the team that won. No, I'm sorry. He was in the team. So he beat his team. Beat
Wait,
the
he
Colombians.
was in the.
He was
not gonna say the.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
The acronym.
Yeah, the acronym.
Acronym.
He was.
He was okay. You guys,
see him.
there was guys. If you didn't know, this is intramural soccer, and you get to choose your team. And well, their team name was 3 acronyms that a lot of people, 3 letters that a lot of people know that go together. Let's just say it starts with B and ends with anyway.
British Broadcasting
Channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they had played against the Colombian team.
Yeah.
So me and Chilo wanted to go support the Colombian team, and next thing you know, things didn't go well. Okay. Colombians lost.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like
They were kind of sold. I'm not gonna lie, but it's all right. It's okay. Just most of the people weren't even there. They had a good team. I will say that they had an aggressive team. They had like a few good strikers. I will say that.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few. No, y'all played very well. You know, from what I seen, from what y'all had, y'all played good. You know what I mean? I understand that some people weren't there, so they couldn't fully play. Some people weren't there on our team, so we couldn't really fully play. But from what I've seen,
I mean, it's been okay.
yeah, it's been all right, man. But hopefully next fall.
Well, is he going to be here though?
Oh, he might not be here, but
Wait,
we will.
what about the 44s for indoor?
Yeah, the indoor 4v4s.
When is it?
It's in March. I don't know. I haven't paid attention, but
But
It's
at
in
the gym,
spring. It's in spring
Yeah.
semester.
at the gym. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just making
So
it worse
we'll
for my
see.
team.
Yeah, literally. So our future team, if it works out, we're saying that I would be playing. But
But I
you
need
know,
that knee 100, man.
yeah, you might need 100%. So we're gonna see how that goes, depending on how everything's going. But right now, it's going well. You know, I'm starting to run. I'm starting to jog a little bit, and I've been getting on the treadmill a lot recently. Been going with him as well. He's been there.
good,
He's
bro.
literally me and him have opposite goals, so it kind of works out. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but it kind of does in a sense. So usually after the workout, after we hit like a crazy workout, I'm like, all right, we gotta get on the treadmill. So let's get on the treadmill. Incline 15 and speed like, you know, a good 3-4ish, and then we just start walking. Calves start burning. It's amazing. You start sweating like a dog, and then you know, just to chill, we stretch after, and then we just go home. You know?
We've seen you like a couple of times at the gym.
Oh yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. What do you mean?
I mean, I see you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he works there.
Okay. Other than that, though, I still work out there. You know, I see him a lot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're strong as shit, dude.
Nah, I feel weak sometimes.
If you see him on the leg press, bro, you know the 300, you know the 100 plates, right? Yeah, he adds all 3 of them and then 45s as well. I used to do that too, but it was terrible. Like this, no, like you guys, he kills it in the gym. It's amazing though. Like I love seeing it. It's more inspirational for a lot of people because it's inspiring to a lot of people because it's just like, dude, anyone can do it. You know?
Yeah.
It just shows you just put the grind and effort into it.
When being a nurse, do you think like working out, you know, it helps out with your health and stuff, right?
I think it does. It helps with the stress.
The stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an outlet.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is
it's
an
amazing. Yeah. So how often do you play soccer still though? Football.
Right after the intramurals, I haven't played as much because I just got right after that. I just had like back-to-back exams and then
Just studying.
just chill for a bit, and then we have projects like we had 1 million papers to write. Damn, for some reason.
a million.
Guys, look, this man, he does it all. Dog. He's getting into it, but
Yeah,
it's gonna pay off. It's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
pay off, man, for sure. Because you're gonna.
Yeah.
Well, how? I mean, you're already mostly educated what you need to be educated in. I'm assuming, and then just
I
a little
hope
bit
so.
left. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So little things left that you have to, you know,
Yeah.
educate yourself on. But after that, man, shoot, gonna have a
Yeah.
nurse I can call. Shoot, no, seriously, it's gonna be really cool, man. But other than that, like, where have you traveled though?
well, besides Colorado, I've been to Tennessee actually for a few hours.
What'd you visit?
I went to Chattanooga. It was a school
nice.
project this semester, of course.
Oh, okay.
What was the
Yeah.
project about?
It was about it was like a community assessment. So we just had to go there and kind of see what the community had as like resources. Like, do they have public parks? What are the streets like? What are the houses like? What are the homeless population like? You know, stuff like that. And just see what the roads at to see what resources they had. You know, it was a class called Population Health. It was just like an assessment, you know,
Okay.
of what the community resources were.
Right.
Yeah.
Did that class like? Did you get to choose where you want to go, or was it just more like,
Yeah.
all right, you're going over there, you're going over there, like
No,
what?
we get to choose, and for some reason, my group was like, "Let's go to Tennessee."
What were the other options, if you could remember?
We don't have options. You just pick whatever you want. So initially, one of the
okay.
group members was like, "Let's go to New York." I was like,
Bro, for a project, dog, what?
"All right, bro, like calm down." Yeah, but we're gonna go with. Actually, I think Tennessee was the only option.
Okay.
I didn't really have anything else in mind. I was like, sure, I guess
Alabama.
Tennessee. Alabama,
It's 2 hours away.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not bad. Or
Yeah.
2 hours and 30. I think.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. Yeah,
yeah. I like Tennessee though. It was. I'm glad I went. It was.
that's cool.
Yeah.
No, for sure. If you
Yeah.
do go back, you know, go to downtown.
Downtown.
Oh
Chattanooga?
yeah, it's so much fun, dude. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
A lot of bars to go if you want. This is a cool experience, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people you meet, a lot of things you do, see. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Tennessee is one of those places that if you go, it's like okay, because there's no income tax over there. So
ROI is very
Yeah.
high.
That's a big.
Yeah, it's a big one right there. Well, other than that, like, where do you want to travel?
I want to go to Europe,
Europe,
like
what part of Europe?
especially Eastern Europe, like Hungary. That's the main one actually. Is
Really?
Hungary.
Hungary?
Yeah,
Is there
yeah,
a
Hungary.
specific
And,
reason?
nah, it just feels like something that I would enjoy. You know, just feel like somewhere like I would like to be.
Okay.
I want to see what Hungary's like.
the Budapest
Yeah,
area.
the Budapest area, and then Germany is another one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oktoberfest, man. It's fire, dude. You gotta go to that.
yeah,
Yeah, and that's in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They be having it here in Helen and like over there,
Yeah.
and it'd be that crazy.
Oh,
Imagine
dude,
in
it's wild.
Germany.
Yes, bro. You know how much beer they drink? Jesus. Yeah, it's a lot. So other than that, where do you other places you want to travel to? You don't want to travel to like the Middle East or anything like that?
nah.
In certain
not
situations
now.
right now, obviously
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
But it's certain places right now you wouldn't to. But if everything was good in the world right now,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
where would you like specifically want to travel to if you could say?
Specifically,
Yeah.
the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a
All
big
right.
one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You got family over there or something?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been there once. It was amazing actually.
How was it?
It was a nice weather when I went, so it was good. But I heard it's really freezing right now, so I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know.
What about the food there? Is it really bad like people say it is?
Not seasoned.
Lame.
I didn't really eat out that much because I was at my aunt's house.
Oh,
but
bro.
Shoot,
Man, you
that's
know-
home food
you
right
know
there.
this-
That's something else. That's great right there.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice,
But when I did eat out, it wasn't that bad. It was not like, I'll tell you this though, they don't really add salt to their foods like that, so it's gonna be kind of.
So you got to do it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
For the population, like the demographic, what was it highly based off of?
Like the race or
Yeah, you can do race.
it was mostly white.
Right.
It depends on what area though. Like the place where we lived, it was kind of more blacks because it was East London
Oh, East
where I
London.
was.
Okay.
Yeah, but even at that, I think the majority of people there are white, but just the neighborhood where I was mostly black.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but it was diverse though. There were like Romanians there. There were
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Did you play some football when you were over there?
I wish I tried to. I tried to.
That would have
but
been crazy.
That would have
man.
been crazy.
You testing
Yeah.
your skills over there,
Right.
man. You know.
I was gonna go with my cousin's friends, but they live so far away they couldn't make it.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah,
I feel like it's different over there.
Nah, dude.
Because
What?
they treat it like it's like a part of their life.
It
Yeah.
is.
it's a lifestyle.
This literally is, man. Football is life.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. So, what about Tokyo?
Tokyo, maybe.
Yeah?
Probably.
Do you
yeah.
watch anime by any chance?
Japan.
Nah, you don't watch
Absolutely
anime. Okay,
not.
I got you. Why not?
Calm down.
I don't know. I just haven't really gone to it. You know?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes some time.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're very busy, so I understand that. Yeah, dude. So, where do you not want to travel to?
That's an interesting question. Maybe some parts of Mexico, some parts of like Colombia, some parts of Israel, some
Valid.
parts of. It just doesn't feel like somewhere I want to be like right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Maybe things are probably going to change, but when they do change, then probably.
That's
but-
cool, man. You know, just different cultures, different experiences. You
Yeah.
want to, you know, I want to go to Egypt.
Yeah,
I feel like Egypt would be
yeah.
fire, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it'd be really
Yeah.
cool.
But it's pretty hot over there, so we got to find a good place to.
It's fine. I'm gonna burn all these calories that I have.
I mean, I don't want to burn the ones I have left.
You can just wear you can wear a jacket or something.
in the hot, in the warm. Nice.
Wear your windbreaker. It's okay. Oh my god! All right. So, out of all the places you've traveled to and the ones that you're going to, what culture is like? What culture speaks out the most to you that you really enjoy? It can be your own culture too if you want. It doesn't matter.
I like my culture, but there's a few things I want to change about it, but I can't change it.
Right. No.
Just because my culture is resistant to change of sorts.
Okay.
But I've seen other cultures, like for example, one of my friends, he's Eritrean. I like their culture. It's
Really
cool.
It's actually
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
What's really cool? Like, what's awesome about it? Like
Like they're really more just like family, like really family based. Like they really just take family like so serious, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And there's some aspects of like our cultures are almost similar because we're both Africans, but there's a few differences where like, yeah, I agree with his culture more than mine. Just because my culture is like, who came up with this, you know?
No, I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really cool though.
Yeah.
There actually is one thing I really want to ask. So, considering that you're gonna be a nurse and whatnot, do you have any experience in that already by any chance?
As a nurse, I'm not a nurse yet, but I have a lot of experience, but not enough.
Okay.
I'll get more when I start working, but
Sure.
I've had clinical rotations to multiple different hospitals. On top of that, too, I have an internship
Okay.
at a
Hell yeah, that's
hospital,
amazing.
and I like where I work at. It's pretty great.
Do you work at this one right here, the north side?
Yeah,
Nice. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Pretty
bro.
close.
yeah.
Yeah, literally, because we'll
Walk
drive.
over there. Or,
Yeah.
or drive. Yeah. That'd be quicker.
Yeah, first, no, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually really cool though. So, how did you get the internship?
They have a hiring event. It's actually called an externship, but
Externship.
it's kind of the same thing. So I just call it an internship.
Okay.
But they have a hiring event. You just go there with your resume, and you talk to different units, and whichever one likes you the most, will just make you an offer.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
what unit are you in?
I'm on a cardiovascular ICU.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go? Can you explain that a little bit more to the people who actually don't know what that is?
It's basically an ICU. It's more of a critical care unit. So you have people who are really sick. A lot of times they're intubated. A lot of times they just had some kind of surgery. Where I work at, we have a lot of. The unit is kind of split in half. There's the CCU and then there's the CVOR. So the CVOR is kind of like everyone there just comes from the PACU, so they just had surgery. A lot of times it's some kind of cabbage, like a heart surgery, or some kind of valve repair or something like that.
Okay.
And they're usually intubated, and they usually have like a line and stuff like that. So we just the first 6 hours, 12 hours are the most critical because we're always monitoring them one-on-one. Not me, the nurses. but-
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, do you be helping them, like,
Yeah,
monitor
yeah.
people's, like, vitals and stuff like that?
Yeah. They have A lines. I don't really check the vital. I can't really check blood pressure and stuff like that because they have an A line already. But I do help the nurses a lot to because they have to. A lot of the patients are on endo tools, so I just help them check the blood glucose.
Okay.
And whatever else they need me to do. A lot of time we tell the patients a lot because we don't want them to get a pressure injury because that'll be bad. And yeah, I basically just help whenever I can,
That's
whatever
really
I can
cool.
do. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good way to learn and see
Yeah.
what other people are doing, so you
Yeah.
can put it into your work when you're
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, man. So, how do you think your clinical experience has prepared you for the real world, for real world nursing so far?
I feel like the clinical experience has done more than the actual class.
Really?
Because you see
Okay.
more.
Yeah, it's experience. I
Yeah.
can understand.
It's in there.
Yeah. You see more stuff, so you know, this is what they mean by elevated head of the bed. This is what they mean by checking the vitals. This is what they mean by whatever thing you're doing, right? And the thing too is theory can only get you so much until you actually try it,
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to put a Foley in, for example, you might have done it on a mannequin, but doing it on a person is completely different.
Right.
So that's where the clinicals has really come in handy.
That's really cool, man. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are the most important lesson that you've learned during your education so far?
Definitely pay attention to what patients are saying. So that also feeds back into sometimes sometimes they can tell you things that make no sense per se,
Yeah.
but don't always throw it off to the side. Don't
Okay.
always do that because sometimes it might be onto something. They might not know how to explain it well. Also, there's cases where, say for example, this semester I had a mental health rotation. So the patients were basically mentally ill, right?
Okay.
But they'll tell me things where it seems like they're fine. They'll talk in ways where it seems like this person is completely normal, and then the next second they say something that's hey, someone's touching me, but there's no one's touching them. So yeah. So you kind of have to find a fine line between this person's being now and versus just seeing they're having hallucinations and delusions and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had a crazy experience with that?
A crazy experience? What do you mean by crazy?
Well, I mean, just just an experience that will just forever be in your mind, when you had to experience that, with someone that's clinically ill, mentally ill, and they were just like started attacking you or something like that? You
No,
know, I don't
attacking me, nah.
Like-
But I had this one time where this guy, he was like the minute before he was talking about how someone's trying to shoot him or something like that, right? But no one's trying to do that,
Right.
obviously. So, and then the next minute he turns around and he looks at me and he goes, you know, you have to learn to be your own person. Not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. Like you gotta, you know,
Wow.
gotta live with that.
Dropping facts.
Like he's just dropping
That's
facts,
cool,
right?
man. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
really
it just-
cool, man.
Stuff like that just kind of makes you just sit down and just, you know, think.
It's like, wow.
You're like, damn.
It's like, interesting.
Yeah.
Got deep real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What's been the most challenging part about this, your education in GGC nursing school?
It's just been a lot of time commitment. It's been a lot of, because I'm basically here Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends too, like when I got to study.
Wow.
That's been the most challenging aspect.
Dang, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's locked in though.
So talking about full time, he's full time times two. Like he's no joke, man. This man's constantly
I mean,
just.
he's about to be done. He's almost there.
Yeah, I
He's
know
almost
for
there.
sure,
One
dude.
more.
Yeah.
Wow. Just mind blown, man. It's actually just amazing, dude. It's just we haven't had a nurse on here and or like a soon to be nurse, about to be a nurse, literally on the edge.
Or at least somebody in like that medical field.
Medical field, yeah.
So
And it's actually just really cool. We got a few questions, you know, just wanted to ask. And it's
Yeah.
just like glad someone can answer them.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah. So what type of nursing roles are you more excited about starting in?
I'm really excited about critical care, like some kind of critical care or emergency.
Okay, cool. Like what about it just like appeals to you?
Basically, it's kind of like the reason why I started to do nursing.
I got you.
anyways.
Yeah,
So
100%.
kind of feeds back into it.
I hear that.
so
man.
like for you to do something about it.
Yeah.
type stuff.
I mean,
like,
know what to do.
to make
Yeah,
action,
yeah.
commit
Oh,
action,
like
to
have
do it.
knowledge about what to
Oh,
do.
so
Yeah.
have you gone through that yet? Like as in like, oh, someone's having an emergency, you gotta.
At a hospital, yeah, but outside of that, not really. No.
So at the hospital, how do you like mentally prepare yourself to actually like be ready to save somebody's life?
You just always stay on the edge, honestly. Like
Oh,
if
word?
someone goes into cardiac arrest, you just gotta go in the room as soon as you can and just do what you can.
CPR,
Yeah,
doing all
CPR
that.
and all
You-
that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That doesn't create like a bit of anxiety and trauma.
Sometimes it does, but I've kind of learned to, you're scared. It's cool. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine, but just do it anyways. Do it scared.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Be like
Just do
Nike.
it. Yeah.
So how do you see yourself growing professionally over the next like 5 years in this area?
I see myself learning a lot.
For sure,
That's the goal. That's definitely what I want to do. I want to get certified in whatever I'm doing and be the best.
That's amazing. Man.
I mean,
Make a name for yourself.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Wow.
If you're gonna do something, you always gotta do the best.
Be the best.
Be the best, no matter what it is. Like you can be the best like trash worker.
Honestly,
Like,
yeah.
but yeah,
yo,
you're the-
I want him to pick up the
But
trash.
you're the best though. So
Exactly. Well, so do you have any like long-term career goals, like along, like, such as like pursuing other practice roles, like, being a nurse practitioner or like a nurse educator or something like that?
A nurse educator, maybe. At some point, as of right now, I just want to work as a nurse and gain vast knowledge.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I want to see a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I want to see what could possibly go wrong.
Got you.
Of course, I'm not praying bad for anybody, but like, I just want to learn and pick up that knowledge and get certified as a critical care nurse, and then maybe maybe go to more school after that to be a teacher. That would be pretty cool.
teacher.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
So could it be like under like a professor, like for who you're learning from, because they have
Yeah.
medical experience too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's amazing.
Yeah, but that's years down the road. I'm not too worried about
for
that.
sure.
Yeah.
Not right now, but you're still in the learning process, which takes time, of course, and takes effort. But you're pushing through it, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Proud of you, man, for sure. Like a lot of
Appreciate
people just drop out, but you're pushing through, bro, and that's amazing.
yeah. Is the nursing like is there competition in that? Like you have to like be the best to be the nurse, or is it like if you keep doing your education, everybody can get in?
There's a competition to get in, but that's not a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing where like it becomes an unhealthy competition. Like, of course, when you're taking your prereqs, you want to get the best grades you can, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you want to prevent someone else from getting make someone else get bad grades. You don't want to do that. Just focus on trying to make the best grades you can. If you have friends, help them get the best grades they can too, because it makes no sense if you get in but your friend doesn't. It's kind of depressing. Like I've had cases where, thank God, all my friends got in with me, honestly speaking. But there were times where I had friends that got in before me, and then I didn't get in. Not because they did something to prevent me from getting in, but I did something to prevent me from getting in, but I didn't realize it at that time.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
But you realized it after. You were like, dang, I was
like,
doing okay, cool.
I was
Now I
like,
was
let me
making
not do
sure.
that again.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So that's actually really cool. So after you graduate, after you graduate from GDC and from your other educations, do you want to move somewhere else by any chance, or do you want to work somewhere else?
I'm down to work anywhere. I'm down to work anywhere. At some point, I will go to a different city because I just want to travel.
Right.
Not work as a travel nurse. I don't want to work as a travel nurse. I just want to work as a regular staff nurse in different cities. And,
Okay. So it'd be like for a year and then another year.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got you.
Damn, so that's like starting all over.
Yeah.
Each time.
Basically, my whole life I've just been starting all over.
I mean,
Just pick up and leave.
You're kind of used to it, right?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing new for you. So
It's
you're
not
just
new
going
for
to
me.
keep your head up and just keep on going. Man.
Yeah.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
bro. You're going to be traveling all these different
All the
cities.
time.
It's going to be amazing, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, my guy is gonna be going everywhere. He's gonna be going to Hungary. My
Yeah,
guy's gonna be in
literally.
Budapest.
We're like, hey,
the
bro, you want to
nearest
go on the
hospital.
podcast? He's like, hey, I'm in Europe right now, bro. It's like, oh, okay. I got you. So next week I'm going to be over there, though. Oh,
Yeah.
No,
That's what
well, we're over there.
yeah. Oh, we're over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
whichever one.
Oh man.
Nah, it's cool, man.
For being a nurse, what do you think is like the most important like qualities to have?
Quality, you want to have patience, like a lot of patience and compassion and knowledge and just more patience.
So in reality, the
Yeah.
patients aren't the ones that need patience. More like the nurse
Yeah,
are the
you need
patients.
to have patience and
Wow.
grace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's always needed.
Because they start like to freak out and and then you're the one that needs to know what to do and
To calm them down and calm
yeah,
yourself
like
down.
hey,
Yeah.
Relax.
oof.
Yeah, dude. So, when you're looking, what are you looking forward to, after your first year of nursing besides actually, understanding the actual knowledge that you already know and putting into play?
Well, what I'm looking forward to the most is kind of outside of nursing.
Oh,
I'm looking
okay.
forward to life outside of school because I've been going to school basically my whole life. I'm looking forward to like an actual break because I'm tired.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm tired of this.
You need to sleep. You need
It's
to
going
let
to,
your brain.
honestly, it's going to be the
Yeah.
best break he's ever gonna have.
Dude, you're gonna. I don't have an exam. I don't have nothing.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to just having a job, no school, and just kind of living life like being an adult,
Yeah.
for the first time. Not for the first time, but like more like now I'm self-sufficient. Now I can take care of myself.
Okay. I see what you
Now
mean.
life can start.
You don't need to depend on someone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're independent for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
To be independent, to live your own life. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what, and without having school, I feel like that just sounds like freedom.
That's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. So the thing is,
That's
a lot of people say that if life was just put on pause, then school would be easy.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
agree.
just like, you know what I mean? We've heard that from
Yeah,
someone.
I've definitely heard that from
Yeah,
someone.
exactly. If life would just be on pause, then school would be really easy. But that's the thing, though. That's just
Yeah.
life, man. Stuff happens, but
Yeah.
it just determines who you are if you pursue through it and just get through it.
How does like the scheduling for nursing work? Like, will you have like that a time to have for yourself when you're doing it?
Definitely, yeah.
Oh.
It also depends on how much or how little you want to work. The standard hours is just 3 days. If you do anything more than that, that's just overtime.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think is the biggest misconception people have about nursing? Or like professionals?
About professionals,
Oh, like nursing profession. I'm sorry.
people see it as hard. And not to say that it's easy. It's definitely not easy, but it's not as hard as you might think it is.
Okay.
You won't really know how hard something is until you try it.
For sure.
You know? Yeah.
So what do you think? It's just like considering what you've done already,
Yeah.
like just education wise, it's been a challenge, right?
It's been a struggle, but how much do you want is a real question.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're completely
Yeah.
right, man.
Yeah, you gotta show.
Yeah.
You gotta show that you really want it.
Yeah,
and push
if you really
through.
want it, just try.
Till the
Just
end.
try. Keep pushing.
To reach those dreams somehow.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Just- nah, but I mean, how do you plan on maintaining like the healthy work-life balance while working as a nurse? Because you say 3 days, right? But excuse me. But I know you. I feel like you might want to be working a little bit overtime, get some more
Yeah.
money, you know, because
Yeah.
you enjoy it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean. So
yeah.
it's just like, how will you balance it?
I'm gonna keep working out every day.
Okay,
Nice.
please, 100%, man.
Yeah. In addition to that, I wanna pick up new hobbies. Like I play soccer now, so I'm gonna find some kind of league
There you go.
to join and then learn some kind of instrument. You know.
Work,
Sick.
Yeah.
learn a new language. It's always
Learn a new
great.
language,
Man.
yeah.
It's always
Bro,
lovely.
imagine, bro, he's gonna talk different languages and while like a patient comes through.
Do you know how cool?
Russian
He
or
can he can get a lot more money from that too.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, I did an essay about this.
Really?
Yeah,
Share
my
your-
last
share your
essay
input.
was about how being multilingual benefits in career readiness, and nursing and healthcare was there. So
Really?
I had to literally just go at it, and it's very beneficial.
Really? So what else do you remember about that?
Actually, you get prioritized by businesses and like
Really?
a lot of other jobs by that.
Yeah, get your
So genuinely, you can like if there's more in line,
Yeah.
you be first in line for speaking multiple languages because like a lot of patients, a lot of customers, a lot of market is international, and speaking another language helps out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of people like you never know. Like, there's 100 nurses in front of you, and like, they only speak English, and one of them might be English
One
and
or
Spanish.
two will speak
You know
a
what I mean?
different
And then you're
language.
like, oh, English, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Boom, you in the front,
Yeah,
bro. Like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you'll be
it's-
called up. Can I get this nurse because he speaks my language?
exactly. And that just shows how wanted you are.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like, oh, we need to keep him on.
Yeah.
Most definitely, because we can't
Yeah,
lose him.
because if you're helping their business or if you're helping their hospital, is that a good way to put it?
A hospital is a business.
Okay, so yeah, you know that. So if you're helping them out, it's like win-win. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, man. And that's it. And that's amazing. Because to make more money, shoot, you're helping both.
Whatever
It's a
it
win-win
takes,
at this
yeah.
point. Yeah. So this I know we might have touched on this a little bit. So like, how do you plan on like handling the emotional challenges that come with being a nurse? Especially the high stress and like the different situations. I know you say you like it, but like, how would you plan on like just recovering or just like getting through it?
Yeah. Just taking the time out.
Okay, cool, for sure.
Taking the time out, just relax, listen to some music, play a game, like talk to some friends, just
De-stress.
relax. Yeah, de-stress.
Cool. It's actually really cool, man. Like, do you like playing bowling, like pool, like swimming, like there's like any other
Extra
sports, any
activity.
extracurricular
I mean, you said
activities?
soccer, so-
Yeah, soccer, yeah, for sure.
Besides soccer and working out, I play ping pong, pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
Hey,
Have you tried playing racquetball at the gym?
Racquetball?
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
not really.
Bro, I will
haven't
show you
tried.
how to
Bro, if
play
he plays ping pong and what's the other one?
Pickleball.
pickleball. He's
yeah.
good at racquetball.
He
for
has
sure.
to be.
Okay, so if you do plan on going to go to the gym like after this, I can show you how to play racquetball. And I feel like he might go too, but and then y'all could play a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I'm
see
down.
me play racquetball when I'm over there. When I was
might
over there,
have.
but
I might
yeah,
have.
like it was just in that
Last night.
court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he was there.
No, I don't think he was there.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you play there a few times with a few
Like
guys.
in the few like the semester beforehand,
Yeah.
like when I wouldn't be working, I'd just be playing racquetball. It's great cardio, man. It's amazing. But yeah, dude, it's a really fun sport. And like when it comes to pickleball, dude, pickleball is amazing, man. 100%. I would 100% tell you guys to play. It is dangerous. It is a dangerous sport because you got to be like you have to be fast with your decisions. You have to have quick decision making. And like let's say you sprint to the front and then you got to sprint back. You know what I mean? It's just fast impulses that you got to switch very quickly. So
I
it
like
might
it, though.
change. Yeah, I know. It's
I
so
like
much
it,
fun.
And then ping pong isn't like table tennis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
my
getting
friend-
into tennis a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that works.
This man just likes hitting someone with a racket. Bro.
Yeah,
This
it
man-
has to be a racket.
yeah, no, that's amazing, dog.
Yeah, so
Cool.
I think racquetball will be good for you, man.
Yeah, dude. If you ever have any extra time too, I don't know if you've been like around Buford, Pickle, and Social.
I've been to Buford a few times, but I don't think I've been there.
Do you know where the Top Golf is?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that same plaza, there's this all the way on the right. There's this place called Pickle and Social. It's a really cool area. They have like it's like there's an outside and there's an indoor courts. So it's pretty much pickleball. You know what I mean? You just get your teams and whatnot. You start playing. They have tournaments and stuff like there too. If you ever think about doing that.
Okay.
But yeah, they have like cool. It's a cool outside area, and they have like a little soccer field too.
Oh, see that?
Yeah, dude. No, it's really cool. You can chill out with your friends and have a good time, bro. I really like it, man. But other than that, dude, like, so when it comes to some skills you wanna change, like some things that you wanna see change in healthcare and like particularly in nursing, like over the next decade, like what would those be?
It's there's a lot of things that I wish
Right.
could be changed.
Oh.
I'm not in a place to change it right now, but so
100%.
yeah.
I get you.
But there's a lot of administration tasks. There's a lot of charting that we need to do, and I feel like that takes a lot of time away from patient care. Like the time you could be, it's the more time you take to sit on the computer and just chart stuff down, the less time you're having with your patients, and that can be kind of, it's a challenge, definitely. It's a challenge. I remember, during my internship, right, the days where I'm working with a nurse, I have nurses tell me a lot of times, like, thank you for helping out with this patient a lot more. Like, thank you for going to give them what they need, like getting them the blankets or stuff like that, because it gives them more time to chart,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of data inputting.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
a
just
lot
need
of-
more time
yeah.
actually caring for the
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like when the patient needs a lot of stuff, sometimes it's like you're going back and forth constantly.
It's like you're a server.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I get
That
you.
actually leads to my next question. How important is that relationship between you, the nurse, and to the patient and like their family?
It's very important. It's you need to have a very trusting relationship with your patients. Yeah. They need to know they can trust you.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
So how do you plan on continue developing your nursing skills and knowledge after you start working?
I'm gonna learn more skills,
Okay.
take more classes if they have them. I know for a fact my Gwinnett, they have a lot of classes for nurses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like what they teach them there at the
Yeah, they learn like skills. They learn actually how to be a preceptor, like
what is that?
a teacher.
Oh wow.
Oh,
In a
wow.
sense, yeah.
I mean, it's another branch.
Yeah.
So would that so being taught by the actual nurses, like you said, preceptors, right? So how would you have to come back over here and get another form of education, or would you would just strictly go over there to get your education?
It's just there.
Okay.
They have like classes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, would you still pay for it out of pocket, or just the nurses?
I don't think
like
so, because a lot of
hospital
times the
way.
classes are already assigned to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got you.
Yeah.
So if what's the most important piece of advice you've received from a nurse, mentor, or instructor?
That's a tough one.
I know, dude. It's a lot. I know.
The most important piece of advice. I've heard a lot of things over the years, some of which have gone, some have stayed. But I'll say it's spend time with your patients.
Okay.
Like I
Still
can
on
sit
that
with
patient.
them. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, like, how long do you spend time with the patient when you just talk to them? You just get to know them a little bit. Like, how are you? Like, where are you from? What's your name? Like,
Yeah. To be fair, like I'm a pretty quiet person, like in general. So I try to like ask questions and like,
No, that's great.
do you need anything? Can I get you anything? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? You know,
Right.
like, can I get you some blankets? Can I get you a drink? Like, what do you need?
For sure.
And
Make them feel comfortable.
Make it feel
yeah, I try
homey.
to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And I get lucky sometimes because I have patients I really want to talk to. They're like, yeah, can I get a beer? And I'm like,
I don't know.
let me see what we have back there. Yeah.
You like Corona? I got you. Let me see.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool, man.
As a nurse, okay, in the topic, as a nurse, is it okay for you to like? I mean, I know this is a personal choice, but do you drink?
Me, once in like 9 months, but not anything like, I don't drink like Hennessy or anything like that. More like Mike's.
Hard lemonade.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So you drink like once a year. Like, you know what I
Basically,
mean?
once in
Like
a
once a
blue
year,
moon.
pretty much.
Every
like,
New Year's.
Yeah.
Every New Year's, yeah,
Yeah.
guys. Every New Year's for sure.
Oh, okay. So that's like a huge role when it comes to like health and stuff.
I mean, drinking does not really help you basically in any way. But the reason why I don't drink is just more personal.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's completely fine.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Stuff happens.
Yeah,
People,
we know a
you
few people that just don't drink at all. and
Yes.
that's-
sure.
Yeah.
There's
okay.
some personal reasons, or they just don't want to fall into any temptations or anything like that, and it's completely fine. You know,
Yeah.
shit happens. But other than that, though, what areas of nursing are you most passionate about? Well, I know you already said what you like doing, critical care and whatnot. But are there any other ones that that you like besides critical care that fascinate you?
I think mental health is very interesting. It's very It's very interesting. I don't know how they do it because I had a rotation in the mental health clinic, and the stuff that I saw, I'm just like, how do you even go about doing this? You know, like how do you sit with a child whose parents just told them that I wish you weren't born to begin with? Like, how do you handle that? You know?
How do
How?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Jesus, that's a
I
lot.
feel like that makes you think a lot when you're
Yeah.
doing your job.
Yeah.
And how do you, when it comes to that, how do you really know what's the correct choice and answer?
Sometimes you really don't. You really don't know. Like sometimes you just gotta sit with the patient, just let them talk. The
Just
hard
listen.
part is getting them to talk, especially like kids. Getting them to talk is hard.
Wow.
But yeah, just sit with them.
Man,
Yeah.
is it true that less people not want to become doctors and nurses?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell you because I don't have siblings. I don't really have people to ask besides my friends. All my friends are basically just doing nursing.
I mean, the people around you are gonna do nursing.
You surround
Yeah.
yourself with the right
Yeah,
people.
basically.
That's what you're gonna
Yeah.
be. You know.
My
doing.
circle was kind of yeah.
Yeah,
man,
I
100%.
feel like nowadays there's just like a lack of good doctors and good nurses. I don't
Is
know.
there?
I've seen that. That's what I've
Yeah.
seen. That's what people have been telling me. But for people that want to get into nursing, what do you have to like tell them? Like if there's any advice
What
you can
advice?
give them.
Yeah.
Advice?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Let's do it.
Simple as that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
big-
like just with the patients. You know what I mean? Like just do it.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope you like nursing like as a field because you're gonna be spending a lot of time with your patients. You're gonna be cleaning them. You're gonna see people at their worst times. I hope you know how to handle pressure. I hope you're not afraid of blood. Like
Ooh.
that's kind of the bare minimum, isn't it?
What? Okay, so what if some people are trying to get into nursing for the money?
Um,
What would you tell them about?
I'm
that?
gonna be honest. I don't think that's a bad. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's
Really?
right,
Oh,
but
okay.
but you have to like it. If you don't like it and you're just doing it for the money, that's a bad idea.
Because they're not gonna care for the patients.
Yeah,
and
you're not gonna
you know,
care for
The
the
actual-
passion will be there.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
you have
the
to also like
care,
what you're doing.
yeah.
The money is good. The money is a valid reason, but it shouldn't be the reason. You know?
I got you.
That's true. Imagine if you're just becoming a doctor for the money. You're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
mid surgery,
Yeah,
You're like, man, after this,
freaking out. Like you're saving a life. It's time to
lock in,
Well,
grow
yeah.
a pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, grow a pair. Yeah.
Yes. So how do you think technology will advance, like will impact the nursing, just nursing in the next few years?
it can go both ways, but I'm definitely praying for the best. I hope it helps the practice of nursing. I hope it gives us. I hope it frees up more time so we can spend with the patients instead of behind
Patients,
the
right.
computer.
Oh, that's amazing.
I hope
Yeah.
it goes that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like when you're in like the waiting room, like people be like doctors and nurses be pulling up with carts and the laptops are like on top of the
When
carts?
it's charging, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's mostly in the ED though, where I work. We just have more like dedicated nursing stations where you just sit down and chart.
Oh, so it's like okay, I know what you mean.
So okay, so what he's saying that is because so when we go to PT, when we go to physical therapy, usually the physical therapists, they have their computers and they just walk around with the computer.
computer.
Like,
Yeah,
it's like a
yeah,
big
yeah.
desk, and they just
Yeah.
walk around.
And it's
And
fine,
they're
yeah.
just with you, like, oh yeah, they're just talking. You're just trying to talk with the
Talking.
patients and just make
And
them
then
feel comfortable.
while they're doing the workout, they're back on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they might just go to another patient because they have a few at the same
Yeah.
time and whatnot. But it's really cool, I mean, like it's just knowing that they want to see that connection a little bit, try to build it with you. It just makes you feel like me, personal experience. It makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. Like, oh, I want them as my physical therapist because they just show that like they're actually more dedicated to helping me build and repair what was broken.
Yeah.
And it just like you said, it makes me feel like I feel like I'm important.
Yeah.
That's true. When you go into nursing, I feel like when someone's sick and they come in and you make them feel better, how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel good, like really good. It's an amazing feeling when you see someone come in at their worst and like they live at their best. No, I mean not their best, like their prime.
Better
Yeah, better.
for sure.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely an amazing feeling. I hope it goes that way. The cases, it'll probably go that way the majority of the time, but there'll be times where it won't. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So, what changes would you like to see, like in the nursing education or training in the future generations to
Education.
come?
Okay. education is a big one because I want to
Oh.
see more up to date. I want to see more current, relevant practices, right?
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. This
Right.
last test that we had, I had to study for a lot of, I had to learn a lot of procedures and things that were no longer relevant in 2024
Seriously?
for the test. And I was kind of annoyed about it because I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to learn this for the test and just completely forget about it because it's not relevant anymore. You know, so I want to see the education being more like up to date, like being updated, you know. I was like, that's kind of why I want to get into education, so maybe I can do this, you know. Teach them what
okay.
That
teach
makes
them
a
what they
need to
want.
know.
Yeah, teach them what they need to know and not the old stuff.
Okay.
But wouldn't that just be like the actual like course itself and not the
Yeah.
teacher? So how do you really like switch that? Or
Well, that's the thing though. Like, I'm not really sure, but
Yeah.
I'm not really sure yet until I try it. You know?
yeah, because I mean, learning about the old stuff, especially how time is moving upwards,
Yeah.
is a bit reverse.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I get it. Maybe you need to understand what happened in the past so you can understand what's going to happen in the future.
Oh, for
Maybe.
sure, man. Yeah.
But I don't know. I still feel like you need to learn what's happening now so you know what to do now. You know.
Yeah.
That's also important.
Okay, so to go off that, you know how in history a lot of people are like, we don't need to learn that. That's in the past. Like, yeah, but history
know the
repeats
past.
itself.
Yeah,
you
history
know what I
does
mean.
repeat itself,
So, what do you think? Do you think that could come into play as well? Like, if everything, like, if we don't have any more technology, how are you going to take someone's pulse?
Yes.
You know how to do it because you
Yeah.
remember you reading it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah.
that comes into play
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually very viable to learn
Yes.
a little
Yeah,
bit before.
that's true.
That's
Because
a good
like,
example.
there's some people that doesn't have like the resources other nurses have.
Exactly.
So when, let's say, in an emergency and you're taking action with just your hands, you could come out with a good outcome or
Yeah.
help them out.
Yeah. Or if you go to like less fortunate areas and they don't have the technology that they have, like all these these great medical centers and
Yeah.
whatnot, how would you,
Do it,
adapt?
yeah.
How would you
Yeah,
react?
honestly, that's a good point to touch, man. Yeah.
Wow, no, that's crazy. I was actually gonna say, no, I've been enjoying this podcast a lot, bro. I actually can't wait to listen to this.
It's
back,
educational.
dude. Yeah, it's amazing. I hope you guys
You know.
pick something up today. You know,
Become a nurse.
either that or if you want to, for sure.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think are the biggest challenges like facing nurses today?
The biggest challenge,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's still the same thing. Like,
The patients.
yeah, like
Oh, that makes sense.
a lot of administration work, a lot of charting and stuff like that.
And you would try to not prevent that, but you would try to help that by, hopefully there being better technologies and whatnot in the future.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully.
Cool. No, I'm just making sure because a lot of people they when they go to like doctors' offices or like actual hospitals, they don't feel like they're getting attended. They just feel like they're like, oh yeah, here, take that. They take that. All right, bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't feel like they're getting treated right in a sense.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the people that just doesn't have patience, just doesn't want to, work how they're supposed to with the patients, with the office, the people they work with?
Like the nurses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel disappointed sometimes because I don't know. I feel like I understand that work is hard, but you're already here. You got to do it anyways. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Put a smile on your face.
put a
dog.
smile on your face. That's the least you can do. Like, being sad about it is not going to change because you got to be here 12 hours.
Exactly.
Being sad the whole 12 hours is not going to change anything.
And like you said about like, you did that. You already did the education. Like, why did you do it then?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're here. You're
Yeah.
here for a reason. Put a
Yeah.
smile on your face because they're coming in, like you said, at their worst or like close to their worst. So it's just like if they're gonna see like the worst in you, they don't want to. They're gonna feel even worse because they're just like, I'm not even gonna get treated right. Like, like get greeted with open smile, some open arms, and like get treated well, man.
But I also understand that sometimes we go through stuff.
For sure,
and
man.
life
Everyone,
hits us and
life,
yeah.
for sure, man.
Okay, I've always wanted to ask the nurse this. So a lot of places, I go and I will get like either my blood or vaccinated, and I've noticed that some nurses have softer hands than others.
Yeah.
Have you put in a vaccine before?
Have I put in one? No. I know how to do it.
Okay,
But I haven't.
I just wanted to know, like,
Yeah.
if your hands are like good, soft, like I won't feel it. you're a good nurse?
I think it just comes down to like technique.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I actually, to go off that, I actually seen this like challenge that a lot of nurses and doctors did perform. So it was a balloon. So they had inflated a balloon and they gave you an injection. They're like, all right, inject this into the balloon without it popping. A lot of them failed. The select few that did it perfectly and then pulled it out and then did not pop.
Wow.
And I was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was just like, that's in a balloon. Like, what the heck? So it was really interesting because it's just like how like your precision must be on point. You know
I
how,
haven't seen that. I got to check that out.
dude, it's on TikTok. Just literally search up the balloon,
Balloon
the incision,
nurse.
like nurse incision, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
Because there's times where my arm's pretty swollen after I get one.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, when I start practicing on that vaccine.
All right. This is our last question we have for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel adequately prepared to handle challenges a post-pandemic healthcare world, like
Ooh.
when nurses, like, you know, how do you think adapting to this, or like the response time and all that?
No.
Okay, well, all right, you guys. Okay, no, I understand. Like,
I have a lot more to learn, and I feel like the bulk of that knowledge is gonna come as a nurse. So I'm really counting on just like working because I'm really counting on the education.
Knowledge is
good, man.
unlimited, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You just
yeah.
gotta keep
Yeah.
pushing to be the best.
Your brain is your strongest muscle, man.
Yeah.
It
Don't
is.
flex this. Flex this. You know?
Or you can flex both, you know.
Oh, you can.
Oh, hey, I like that.
I like that. Yes, sir. Oh my God, this episode has been amazing. Well, we appreciate you being on here, man. You
Thanks
know
for
what I
having me,
mean?
bro. It's-
Of course,
it's been
man.
a
How did you feel about it, man?
It was great. It was an amazing experience.
Awesome,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
This is a
You,
banger,
you see
dog.
the difference from the start and then now.
Yeah,
That-
dude, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel more comfortable, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, it's been fun. All right, you guys. If you guys are listening on Spotify, make sure to download and give it a 5-star rating. All right. If you are watching or listening on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to share with your friends. All right, you guys. It's been Matt.
It's been chilling.
And Onyema.
We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
We'll see you.